This is Jenin. Jenin is a city of 120,000 people situated in the northern region of the West Bank. The city has a long history, dating back to biblical times. One of its more prominent modern additions is the Jenin refugee camp, built in 1953 to accommodate Palestinians that fled or expelled from what is now Israel. Today there are over 16,000 refugees living in the camp, which suffers from poverty and overcrowding. More recently, the camp has been a site of militancy and intense violence between Israelis and Palestinians. In 2001, an armed uprising broke in the Palestinian territories, named the Second Intifada. Several suicide bombers were dispatched from the Jenin refugee camp, killing dozens of Israeli citizens. Israel would invade the camp in April 2002, killing 53 Palestinians, half of whom were civilians, and destroying 150 homes. In the aftermath of the battle, several organizations were set up in the Jenin refugee camp that focused on the education of Palestinian children to try and guide them towards a non-violent and brighter future. This includes the work of Wafa Yunus, a retired schoolteacher from central Israel who leads an orchestra in the Jenin refugee camp called Strings of Freedom.
My name is Wafa Yunus. I am from Ara village. It's a small village between Afula and Hadera, and all of our citizens are Muslims. I love my village. My parents were born in Israel, but before 48, before the decade, so they feel themselves inside Palestinians.
Wafa attended a Jewish high school in Haifa, and would later become one of the first Arab music teachers in her village. On March 31st, 2002, a suicide bomber from the Jenin refugee camp killed himself and 15 others in a restaurant in the Israeli city of Haifa. The husband of a Jewish friend of Wafa's was among the dead.
Now, later I knew that the Palestinian who bombed him, he's from Geneva. To pass family from Geneva. So this is one of the reasons why I am here. But I don't want them to be bound themselves for two reasons. We are Muslims, and God brought us to make a lovely life, not to stay our life. God born us and God saved us. I don't believe that if I bound myself, I'm out. No. It wasn't in all the history of Islam.
Wafa founded the Strings of Freedom Orchestra using her own money and instruments from private donors. She now teaches 40 students in the camp orchestra, which recently garnered international attention. In February 2009, Wafa took her orchestra to Holon, Israel, to perform for elderly people in the area. Among them were Holocaust survivors.
So we played Arab music for the Holocaust, and some of them they knew the music which we played, because there are all people who came from the Arab states, Syria, Egypt, Libya, and so they enjoyed and they clapped their hands, they danced, and they made their hookah with us. It was so nice.
News of the concert spread back to the camp, where it caused controversy. Wafa was accused of normalizing relations with Israel before Palestinian grievances had been addressed. Her activities in the camp were temporarily suspended, and Wafa says she received death threats.
A news writer from Jenin called me. I heard that's a problem in the camp. I laughed. I don't work with them. They are not responsible of my work, and I didn't make any mistake. They are good people, and I am not ready to play music for the opera. I am not ready to play with Shimon Peres. I am not ready to play for people in pain. Yes, I am. Yes, I am ready. I'm sorry that I wanted to show them all the world what is Jenin. It's not only Russian, it's also music.
Wafa was allowed back into the camp to teach after a short period of time, and she continues her work with the children.
All over the place. But I feel here I'm with my family because I love them so much. You know something? I'm this age, which the children you saw today, I said, at 11 you come. At when they come together, because they can't stay at home, you show me when I came with the taxi, they run there. Yeah, so much. In the future, I hope to get support for building a music academy. This is the first one. The second, these children, these violins, they will be the first music teachers in